December 2019, planetary transits for Gemini and Gemini rising. This is an equal house chart set up for 0 degrees Gemini on the ascendant, Eastern Standard Time, New York. We begin December 1st, 2019, with 2 planets in Sagittarius in the 7th house sector, the Sun at 8 degrees Sagittarius and Jupiter at 29 degrees. In the 6th house, we have the planet Mercury at 19 degrees of Scorpio and the planet Mars at 7 degrees Scorpio. The 8th house sector is packed with 3 planets in Capricorn, Venus at 6 degrees Capricorn, Saturn at 18 degrees, and Pluto at 21 degrees Capricorn. The moon is placed at 4 degrees of Aquarius in the 9th house sector. Neptune at 15 degrees of Pisces in the 10th house, and Uranus at 3 degrees of Taurus in the 12th house, retrograde. Please note, if you know your astrological chart, don't forget to look at the natal condition of the 2 planets involved in transit. For example, if transiting Sun is square transiting Saturn in space on that day, first check to see if the Sun and Saturn form an aspect in your birth chart by conjunction, opposition, square, trine, or sextile. If it does, blend the quality of the transiting aspect with the quality of the natal or birth aspect. This rule should also be applied to planetary transits to natal planets. If transiting Saturn is square your natal moon, first look at the natal condition between the moon and Saturn. Should there be a natal trine between Moon and Saturn, then a problem will arise transiting square but will be resolved. Natal trine. On December 2nd, the planet Jupiter enters the sign of Capricorn and moves into the 8th house sector. On December 8th, with the Sun square Neptune between houses 7 and 10, the urge to escape the mundane will be strong. Be on guard against confusion, misrepresentation, or outright deception in close personal relationships. This is not a good day for career concerns or making an impression on superiors because your usual drive and confidence may be lacking. A good day to withdraw, meditate, and explore the spiritual dimensions of life. The planet Mercury enters the sign of Sagittarius on December 9th and moves into the 7th house sector. December 11th brings a Venus-Saturn conjunction in Capricorn in the 8th house sector. This is a useful energy under which to review, reorganize, and restructure your joint financial assets. Use this vibration to find practical solutions to shared expenses in business and your personal life. December 12th brings the full moon, 12:13 a.m. Eastern Standard Time at 19 degrees of Gemini in opposition to the Sun at 19 degrees of Sagittarius, spanning houses 1 and 7, and receiving a square from Neptune at 15 degrees of Pisces in the 10th. Confrontations with partners at this time may prove to be demoralizing, since you do not have accurate data upon which to argue your case. Missing facts or drawing the wrong conclusion from what you know is a danger now. On December 13th, under Mars trine Neptune between houses 6 and 10, you can expect the confusion of yesterday to be cleared up and also to get a great deal of work done. This is a positive energy under which to smooth over any full moon tensions that may have occurred. Also, on December 13th, the planet Venus will conjunct Pluto in the 8th house. bringing a great deal of depth and emotion to intimate relationships. The transformative energy of Pluto acting on Venus will promote feelings of renewal and rebirth. December 15th brings Jupiter trine Uranus between houses 8 and 12, a financially beneficial vibration that could bring unexpected gifts or windfalls your way. On December 19th, the square between Mercury and Neptune, spanning houses 7 and 10, could see you mentally escaping into daydreams and fantasy. Concentration is cloudy, along with a lack of clarity in communication. Be on your guard against misunderstandings with partners or in your career. The planet Venus enters Aquarius on December 20th and moves into the ninth house. On December 21st, the Sun enters Capricorn and moves into the eighth house. Venus square Uranus on December 22nd, between houses 9 and 12, favors taking a break from the usual routine and doing something different socially. There could be an exciting new interest or person discovered off the beaten track. The Sun trine Uranus on December 24th is a very exciting, high-spirited, and social vibration which is best utilized in the company of others. Occurring between houses 8 and 12, connect with your deepest and most intimate relationships on this day. December 26th brings the new moon at 4 degrees of Capricorn, 12:14 a.m. Eastern Standard Time in the 8th house sector, activating intimate unions and joint finances over the month ahead. The new moon energizes whatever it touches, and this month it will conjunct Jupiter at 5 degrees of Capricorn, promising a positive financial development. As it also trines Uranus in the 12th house, there may be a deep emotional and psychological healing. On December 27th, the Sun will conjunct Jupiter in the 8th house, a positive day for intimate unions and jointly held assets. This is an expansive, generous energy, full of positive feelings that can heal any recent difficulties. It also brightens the outlook and gives hope for the future. The planet Mercury enters Capricorn on December 28th and moves into your 8th house sector. December 30th brings Mercury trine Uranus between houses 8 and 12. This favors getting in touch with the deeper dimensions of your psyche to promote internal healing. This is an excellent day to have a session with a therapist or spiritual teacher.